The next undergraduate award we will present tonight is the Gender and Sexuality Issues Award. This year's award goes to Garima Sharma.
Garima is an advocate for women's rights. On campus, she has held leadership positions with the Stanford Women's Coalition, Associated Students, Women's Community Service Center, and the Haas Center for Public Service. She is also affiliated with Seneca International, a nationally acclaimed organization that advocates for women's rights worldwide.
At the World Bank Group, Garima designed the first ever survey on Afghan female living standards that will be used to improve the livelihood of over 7,500 women. In addition, as Stanford Government Fellow at the International Labor Organization, she identifies gaps in trafficking prevention activities by interviewing over 50 non-governmental organizations and government leaders. Her research on this project will be referenced in the United Nations report on its anti-trafficking program in South Asia. As one nominator stated, quote, "She is utilizing her skills at Stanford to reinvest in her own communities and better the lives of the people there," end quote. With great pleasure, we would like to present Garima with the Gender and Sexuality Issues Award.
Hi everyone. Excuse me, sorry. First of all, thank you so much to the AQC staff, advisory board, and interns for organizing this great event and also for this wonderful award. Huge thanks are due to Faith Kazmi and the Women's Community Center and also all my friends here for helping create a home for me at Stanford. And to Professor Christine Mangutovka for your generous mentorship and great advice. I'd also like to thank my family, who's 8,000 miles away and couldn't be here today, but who've given me unconditional love and support, and who have, quite contrary to their own upbringing, brought me up to believe that I can do anything. As I was thinking about what I wanted to say here tonight, I started to sift through all the memories of my time in college, and one struck out to me, and I never registered it as significant before. But it was the memory of a conversation that I had with a middle-aged woman in Furbishganj, which is a town in North India, near the border with Nepal. This woman is a seamstress. She has 2 young children and she's separated from her husband. And she was telling me about being in a relationship with a man who had gotten her pregnant and had duped her out of thousands of rupees, which is way more than her yearly wage, and he had run away. And she told me that she loved him and she really wanted to get married to him. Now this was only my second evening in Furbishganj, and I didn't know what to say. This was the first time I had met this woman. But we ended up talking for over 2 hours. And I didn't say very much. And as I think about that summer and also the following one, I think it was full of similar conversations where I was listening to women from the red light area, or the adolescent girls in my class, or pimps and men from the community there. And what I realized as I think about those conversations is that service doesn't always have to be leading protests. It doesn't always have to be teaching. It doesn't have to be changing policies. And it's never saving someone from their circumstances. Listening is service. And so I'm grateful for my time at Stanford because it has taught me to listen without judgment, without needing to give advice, and without feeling guilt for all the privilege that I have. I'm going to end with a quote from the journal that I kept that summer. It is as follows. What I love most about them is the ease with which they embrace each other's company. There's no conscious appraisal of a person's background, her parents' association with prostitution, or how well off or not her family may be. I wish I could do that. And you know, I think I'm getting there. Thank you.
Thanks, Garima, for your dedication to raising awareness of gender identity issues within the Asian American community.